Now I'm in the city of Ottawa. I'm outside Parliament. I'm on the hill. I'm in Ottawa. Now, I'm one of the original class action members in this case. I'm one of the originals, okay? I met Holly Papacy and Tony Gran in Toronto at Queen's Park on March 24th, 2014. Now, the update about this case, okay? Because you can't post news on Facebook, that's the new law. But people go to this group and want to know what the update is. So let me tell you, let me use this method, making a video on YouTube, giving you the details myself. Get it from me instead of the news, because I can't share the news here with you guys. But it's only the London Free Press who is helping us by giving the public and all of us an update about what's going on. Now the update is that the file has been handed over to another law firm. Now, the other thing that you need to remember and note is not just that the file has been handed over to another law firm, but also the province already gave an offer to our lawyers, to us. The province already gave an offer, but part of the rules of a class action is once you receive the offer, one of the rules of a class action is once you received the offer from the person or organization you're suing, once you receive the offer, you go in front of a judge, and the judge makes a decision on whether they think the offer is fair or not. Now, the judge made a decision saying that the offer is not fair in her opinion. The offer was up to $3,600. Up to. So if enough people apply for the compensation, you're not going to get $3,600. You can get up just $500. Okay, it's up to. It's not $3,600 or $3,000. It's up to, okay? So that's the first thing. But the other thing, and don't forget this, people, it's not just the $3,000 or $3,600, or it's not just the amount, but also they're trying to reframe what the case was about originally. You see, Crown Wards, we were misled about what the case was about. Now, I stayed away from the case and filed my own claim with the Criminal Injuries Compensation Board when it was around, but then Doug Ford removed it. Doug Ford removed the board shortly after I received my compensation. Okay, I could have stuck with this claim, but I filed a claim, an application with the board, all thanks to a man named John Dunn. Before this class action, no one ever really heard about the board. There wasn't this class action and the lawyers mentioning the board. So how did I hear about the board? John Dunn. John Dunn was talking about the board, and Lillian too, and others as well. Okay, I'm here in Ottawa, and I'm enjoying my time here. But these are the updates about the Crown Ward class action lawsuit. Now here's a little of my story. I was molested by my stepdad, Joe Birch, when I was 9 years old. Okay? And my mother I witnessed my mother experience domestic violence. I witnessed domestic violence between my mother and my stepdad. Then we leave Sudbury. We leave Timmins and we go to Sudbury. And then I become a Crown Ward. Okay? And I move into a group home, and then I experience indecent exposure from other older kids. Okay? Now, I also wasn't adopted. They didn't get me adopted. They just dropped the ball on that. Between age 3 to 9, while in Timmins, all temporary care agreements. So 3 to 9, all in Timmins, temporary care agreements. But then when I moved to Sudbury, it was like the CAS and the government said, okay, enough's enough. If you're moving to Sudbury, enough's enough. And they turned me into a Crown Ward. So, and then the forced medication and unnecessary restraints, physical restraints by staff. Now, and the biggest thing is just this vibe that you were surrounded by pedophiles. Just this vibe. Okay, one of the group home workers named Dave Fagan. Google up Dave Fagan in Sudbury. He's charged with sexually groping a coworker. Go look at the details. It's on the Sudbury Star. But I made a complaint against him. Now, he never touched me. Now, I'm not going to go into the details, but other kids were touched by staff. Other kids were touched. And when you hear that, you go, holy shit, man. And the way I look at it is if you have kids and you send your kids to camp, when they come back